Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Thrive with Liv P. And it is the launch day of Meghan's Rosé. And of course, it sold right out. It sold right out in about an hour. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that the haters are swirling. They're so upset. They are losing their minds collectively. And Meghan is succeeding. She's succeeding. Take a look at some of her fans. Take a look at this.
Hey, y'all, it's been a minute. Y'all missed me? I've missed you. I just came out of my cave of wonders just to let y'all know that when July 1st happens, when that glorious day, Mother Diana's birthday, and when Mother drops her wine, I just want y'all to know that I intend on knocking all of y'all over. For a few bottles of wine, I intend on knocking all of y'all over. I mean, y'all need to be getting ready to buck because I am going to nuck. Mother, my fingertips are ready, girl. I mean, y'all beat me to the honey. And from the reviews, it looks like it tastes spectacular. But y'all won't beat me to this wine, okay? I mean, I was able to get me some flower sprinkles, some hibiscus tea, and some apricot spread. But I'll be damned if y'all beat me to the wine. Y'all won't get me this time. So get ready to fight. It's going to be a street brawl for that wine, okay? Y'all miss me though, for real. I missed y'all. But me and Jesus, we've been best friends lately, and I can't let that go. So y'all have a good...
Yeah, so her fans are excited. Nobody is gonna steal our joy today. Nobody's stealing our joy. Even the people who didn't get the rosé wine, like me. Guys, I am so happy. I am so happy that Meghan has sold out of everything of her rosé wine, and the wines are around $30 each, and they sell them in 3s, 6s, and 12s. And the best deal is if you have let me see, how much is it for the 12? I think it's around. I have it written down somewhere. Hold on, guys. I do have it written down here. Okay, 1 second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so it says here, 3 bottles are around $90, 6 bottles are around $159, and if you want 12 bottles, it's $300. It's like that, y'all. And that is actually... Listen, some wines are like 120 something, 130 something, all kind of crazy prices, guys. And Meghan has decided that her wine is going to be $30. It's going to be reasonable. $30 US. I think that's great. Guys, another thing that people are losing their minds about is the price of Meghan's teas. And the teas are like $8, and they're well made. Like, what the fudge is going on here? Somebody has something to say about this. She's going to let you know. She's going to let all y'alls know what the problem is. Take a look.
This whole Tea-gate situation that the British media is trying to make into something, and it really ain't fucking nothing. Read between the lines, people. When they are saying Meghan's tea is price gouging, it's too much, even in my comment section, why are you buying these expensive teas? A fool and his money will soon part. First of all, I would never ever fix my fingers to type to another adult who works, why are you buying this? Where I get the audacity to do that? If I ever do that, just know I'm probably on some shit, okay? So when I see comments like this, and then they say, oh, but it's not racism. It's not racism. Yes, it is. Because what they really want to say out loud is, how can your black ass afford this? How can you afford teas like that? And oh my God, and I hate to sound like this because, guys, I'm not rich, but I'm not going to lie. I am a financially comfortable woman. I've spent more money on teas than this. Meghan's tea isn't even the most expensive tea I've ever purchased. At all. You want to go into the medicinal worlds? Those teas are expensive. Okay? So I don't know why they're fighting us over tea that's between 9 and 14 bucks. Who cares? It's nothing to me. It's chump change to me. Thanks. I gave it to Meghan, and I will continue to give it to Meghan. All right? Study your business. And it sells out every time. And it's just not black women buying this. White women are buying it, Asian women, Hispanic, like other people, men, women, like everybody's buying the thing. But when they see people like me during the review, they attack me. They come in my comment section and have no idea how fucking hinged they come off simply because I'm saying I genuinely love Meghan's product. It tastes good. So while the British media is pretending like Harry and Meghan are irrelevant, while they're combing around looking for factories and logistics to figure out where her products are being packaged in and delivered, like, mind your business. Mind your business. Why is it so important to you? Mind your business. And then they got mad when they couldn't figure out where. Well, yeah, no shit. You think Meghan didn't think about this? You think Netflix didn't think about y'all snooping, garbage dumping ass about how you guys were going to be, let's figure out. I have a list of names right here that I think her spreads are being made at. I'm going to keep doing reviews and I'm going to keep buying products. And if y'all think y'all hate us now, bitch, wait until Tuesday. It's on and then poppin'. You all have a good Sunday. Bye.
Yeah, I can't say it better myself. But look, guys, another thing that went on, and guys, I don't know, but everybody knew about this Bezos, the Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos, and Lauren Sanchez. They got married over the weekend, last weekend. And I wanted to talk about it. I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but now I'm going to talk about it now. And the fact that the Kingsley Schofield and that whoever that guy is, that random guy, some random guy on TV, Kingsley Schofield and him had a whole lot to say about the fact that Meghan and Harry did not show up and they did not go to that Bezos wedding. The wedding of the century for the celebrities, right? Now, they're claiming that Harry and Meghan are irrelevant and they weren't invited, when we all know that most likely Harry and Meghan were invited because Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy, he does work with Harry as far as the Invictus Games and stuff. He has donated to Invictus Games and stuff. So don't let Kingsley Schofield and that random guy to tell you that Harry and Meghan weren't invited to this soiree. And it's thank God that Harry and Meghan did not go to this soiree, because guys, I'm not the type of person. I would never look at a rich person and say, "Oh, why are you spending so much money?" I've never heard of such a silly concept in my life, guys. There's been so many people who has been angry about this wedding. They have been protesting it, and I have a lot of the videos here, the protesters and stuff. Now, people can protest all they want, and I think they have a right to do that. Okay, here is some footage from the wedding and stuff. I'm gonna put it in all here. But guys, I have zero problem with people protesting, and people like a rich man like Jeff Bezos, who has a huge business called Amazon, where we all partake in Amazon. The issue that I have with him is the fact that the people who work at Amazon, the people who work there, aren't paid due diligence. But take a look at some video here of the wedding. All the celebs, all the Kardashians, and a lot of people were there. Leonardo DiCaprio, a lot of people were there. Oprah was there, Gail was there. So guys, that's another thing that doesn't make sense as well. You're gonna tell me that Oprah and Gail and all these people are there, and they're all friends with Harry and Meghan, and Harry and Meghan weren't invited, and they're making a fuss saying, "Oh, Harry and Meghan, they're unsuccessful. That's why nobody invited them." I'm pretty sure Harry and Meghan were invited to that soiree. I'm glad they didn't go, because otherwise, that Kingsley Schofield would have turned it around, and she would have had you know what? The whole British press would have had a field day with this one. If Meghan had dared even to show up at that wedding, it would have gone everywhere. They would have been calling Meghan the 10th Kardashian. I don't know how many Kardashian sisters there are, but they would have been calling Meghan the 10th sister in the Kardashian clan. So I'm glad that Harry and Meghan didn't go to this soiree. I mean, guys, I personally, I would have loved to go to this soiree just to see. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall to see how the rich people live and what they do and how they are and how weird they are. Guys, these people are billionaires. Why do they need all this attention on them? Why? But the thing is, I would never sit there and say, oh, these people spend too... People were complaining, guys. People were actually complaining about the cost of this wedding. Oh, it cost $50 million. Why are they wasting money? They're not wasting money, people. People, that's not waste money. That money, instead of going into Jeff Bezos' pocket and him using it to buy more stocks, do more whatever he does. I don't know what the hell he does, but he does Amazon. So instead of money going back into his own pocket, that money was pumped into Venice, which is one of the places that I would love to visit one day. I would love to visit there one day. There's Orlando Bloom and all these things, and Oprah was there just now. You saw Oprah. But guys, people are not understanding the whole premise of this thing. You want rich people like Jeff Bezos to spend their money. That's what you want. I don't understand why people are upset when the rich people are spending their money. Otherwise, you know what they do with their money, guys? They hoard their wealth. And the rest of us can't get anywhere near it. So I'm glad that they spent all this money. Good. It's out of his pocket and into the people who are living in Venice, the people who are working in those restaurants. And I hope that they tipped well, and I hope they paid those people well. That's all I hope. The only thing I can say about a man like Jeff Bezos and all these people who control things, I wish that they would pay the people that work for them a living wage. And when I say a living wage, I don't mean minimum wage. Nobody on this earth should be making less than at least $20 American, in my opinion, per hour. But I mean, that might sound crazy to some people. But if we really do want the poor and the middle class people to make it, we need to pay a living wage. It's very simple. Look at these weirdos, guys. Look at them. They have all the money in the world. They're the richest people in the world. And they want, you know what they want? They want attention. They want the eyes on them. They wanted this so badly. So that's why I'm glad that Harry and Meghan had the sense to not even go anywhere close to this. I'm actually glad that they didn't go, because this would have been another opportunity for the haters to call Meghan the 10th Kardashian. Yeah, because I don't know how many Kardashians there are, guys. But yeah, look at that. They wanted to make a spectacle of themselves. And they did. They did. I don't mind any of this. They can be a spectacle all they want. And I want them to spend their money. I want them to infuse the Venice economy with all that money. I want that for Venice. Guys, I wasn't even upset when Lauren Sanchez and Gayle King and all these, Katy Perry and all them, I wasn't even upset when they all went to space, guys. I actually saw that as a moment that was actually good for women, and some women were so jealous and envious of their situation that they couldn't see past it. All they could see was a bunch of women who looked great and amazing, but that was not the point. Take a look.
That we're able to do this. It's not about going to space. It's about what we bring back. My 92-year-old grandfather is making the journey to see the flight.
I'm going to be very emotional this weekend.
This journey really is about healing. It's just that my healing takes me to the stars.
It's never too late to fulfill your dreams.
All of them said, I think you should do it. All of them, much to my surprise, including Oprah.
It's a big journey. It's huge.
And yeah, guys, I was not one of those people who were like, why are they going to space? People were just going crazy. I thought it was amazing, and I still do. I don't understand people being jealous of people who are doing something that, men did this. William Shatner did this, and nobody said anything. A bunch of women and women of color as well do it, and everybody's got a conniption about a woman going into space. I had no problem with Lauren Sanchez going to space. I have no problem with this situation at all. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was good. I thought it was a great deal, a great thing for women. That's what I thought. Right? I mean, there's Katy Perry. Katy Perry got a chance to see the moon up close, or maybe not so up close. Yeah, I had no problems with that, none whatsoever. And so it's not that I have a problem with the rich people doing the rich people things. I don't. But I do have a problem with them not paying the people that work for them properly. I have a problem with that, Jeff Bezos. There you go. And I hope that they donate, and I hope they tip really well, and I hope that the people who work there and stuff, I hope it works out well for them, and I hope that they have all that money, because otherwise Jeff Bezos is going to keep it in his pocket. So you don't stop rich people from spending their money. You can protest them, do all this stuff. This is amazing. Do this. Do this. Protest them, but let them spend their money. Because otherwise, it's us that spend our money. The poor people and the working class people and the middle class people, we're the ones who spend all our money. We're the ones who are keeping the economy going, right? Because we spend money. Poor people, middle class people, working class people, whatever you want to call us. We're the ones who spend the money. But that's the long and short of the story. So let's be happy that let's just be happy that, the rich people are finally spending some money. And another thing as well, Lauren Sanchez. I mean, she is a woman pilot. I must give it to her, because there are not a lot of women pilots out there, and she is a woman pilot. So you know what? I'm going to give it to her for that one. But otherwise, I don't give a fuck. But guys, the haters, guys, you can just guarantee the haters will have a field day. They are going to be all over, everywhere, complaining about Meghan didn't, she didn't do this and she didn't do that. It's not her who made the jam. She didn't make the jam herself. This is what do they call it? Mass production. I mean, could you imagine the haters, guys? Could you imagine the haters and the rest of the royal family? What they're saying about Meghan and her Rosé selling out in about an hour? Could you imagine what they're saying, guys? I think they're all losing their collective minds right now. They're upset because all of Charles and the royal family's wine are still in stock. Meghan's isn't. Meghan's wine is out of stock because everybody bought them. Everybody bought it. Hundreds and hundreds, thousands and thousands of dollars, guys. Hundreds of thousands of dollars she probably made today from her rosé wine. I just put in a picture of Donald Trump there. Because he's a hater as well when it comes to Meghan. So there you go. All the haters. All these are her haters. The royal family, the trolls, all these people. They're all her haters. And they're all losing it. They're all upset because her business is successful. Yeah. Yeah. In your face, royal family. In your face, haters. in your faces right now. But that's all I had to say. Oh my gosh, guys. What do you think Harry and Meghan are doing right now? They're getting ready for the 4th of July, which is the American Independence Day. And we have our Independence Day today. Today is Canada Day, or Independence Day. Yeah, Happy Independence to all Canadians out there. Yeah. And so in a couple days, there will be picnics and there will be parties and barbecues and stuff. And Harry and Meghan are going to be celebrating the 4th of July. And they will be celebrating her win today as well. Her win. This is a win. This is how you launch a business. A lot of these people they're not being, you know what it is? They're being disingenuous. That's the word I'm looking for. Disingenuous. They're trying to make you think that Meghan should have a business where everything is on the shelves right now all the time. But that's not how you launch a business. That's not how Meghan wants to launch her business. That's why she's doing it this way, right? She's doing it this way to prove and to show why she should have distribution and she should have all the warehouses and all this stuff. And then you know what's going to happen, guys? The haters are going to be trying to find where the warehouses are. They're already trying to find out. But Meghan didn't put. I think they showed up at some warehouse. Some haters showed up at some warehouse. I think it was one of the press. One of the press showed up at some warehouse that was registered, and they were like, "There's nothing going on there." It was a decoy, in my opinion. It was a decoy because Meghan is not gonna let y'all know anything about her because y'all is crazy. Y'all be crazy. That's why. But yeah, guys, oh my gosh, the haters have lost it. They have lost it so badly. But guys, hey, if you want to support my channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you have sent any super chats or super stickers, guys, I really would appreciate it. And if you want to support me as well, you can go over to my Etsy store. And yeah, there's a couple things there. If you want to make a purchase, that would help me out as well. Guys, I am so happy today. I'm so happy. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.